Hello, welcome back to another reading with me. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. So while I was getting ready for this reading, I was looking for my decks, trying to decide which ones to use, and then this solitary card was just sitting in my box with my cards, and I was like, why is this all by itself? But I pulled it out, looked for the deck, and I was like, okay, there are some messages in this deck apparently, so I'm gonna be using that deck today. But this card, this message card that was out there, it says acceleration, strive, catch up, approach. So for some of you here, there is someone who is trying to catch up to you. Somebody's playing catch up where you're connected, in a connection with you. It's like there was something you and this person was supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be on a journey together and they delayed. It's like somebody waking up from a slumber, realizing like, oh, I'm about to miss the bus kind of thing. Let me run to catch up. So if this is your person, it's they're kind of going through a rapid how do I put it, like rapid ascension, rapid growth, right? And you having gone through your growth and your ascension is also going to help them with that, if since you'll have a soul connection. But you may be feeling this energy, but this person is, their soul is accelerating. It is ascending at an accelerated rate because they're trying to catch up, but somebody is coming towards you. They're very determined. And this may be happening in fall season for some of you. Fall season may be significant. You're born in fall, they're born in fall, you're met in fall. Whatever it is, fall is significant, which is quite interesting that it's not spring, because spring is usually the season for new beginnings, but fall is really endings. Interesting. Okay, so let me see. There we go. Round, consummation, success, end. Endings. So something is ending, a cycle is ending, but it's ending successfully. It feels like somebody's world has been turned upside down, but it's for a good reason. They may not have liked it, or they may not even be enjoying it right now, but it's something that had to happen, and it is successful. So with this card, competent here, requirements, tasks, challenges, it's telling me that this person may not have felt like they were ready to do this, or just know that they're being allowed to move forward because they have completed the task they needed to. They've learned the lesson that this cycle was meant to teach them. See what the fairy's gonna say. Ooh, new career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So there is a shift in career. It could be a change at work in terms of you're still in the same career, they're still in the same career, but there's an opportunity that comes that opens up other doors in their career for them. A new position as well. Not necessarily a pay raise, but a new position. And whatever it is positive. Ooh, flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. All right, let me come back to that one. Then patience. Patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So that could be for you or for your person. But with the way this person is rushing in here, this acceleration, I feel a lot of this impatience is coming from them more so. It's almost giving like with this little kid, I'm getting this overexcitement where it's like they just learned a new skill, but it's like this person's trying to run before they walk type thing. But I am gonna use the tarot. So I haven't used this deck in a while, so it's a little stiff. And see what the tarot has to say. What is this acceleration here? Queen of Swords. All right. So it seems you've been very patient, but there's something about the truth and something they know. All right, so it feels like a lot of things, a lot of information has come to this person. They've learned a lot, and it's like they're excited to tell you. It's almost like somebody learning some exciting news or learning about like something new they never knew about, and then they're just so excited about it, so they want to tell everybody. They want to tell all their friends, their family. It's like, oh my god, did you know this? This is what I just found out. That is so cool. Like, they're super excited about it. It's like discovering a whole new world. But it shows here you've been very patient with this person, right? All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. This person is very decisive now. So whatever it is they were pondering, they were not sure of the information they got, they were sitting on. Again, it's this energy of needing to catch up. Your person might be a runner, like, I mean, a literal runner. I don't mean runner in terms of they're running from your connection. Like, they enjoy running for fun. And I've never understood those kind of people. It's like, what is there to enjoy about that? But anyway, yeah, this person's taking the fast route, right? They're getting on this motorcycle. It's like they're running on, and they're just like, oh yeah, that's taking too long. So somebody is really trying to catch up, right? Went from this place of sitting still to taking off. Your person may wear a lot of hoodies. All right, let's see. That's what it is. All right, so we have the Lovers and the Eight of Swords. I do feel both of these are connected in that whatever news, whatever they found out, whatever they've been sitting on and they're rushing in, it has to do with a choice in love that they're making. realizing who their soulmate is, or if it's about your connection, maybe whatever questions they had, they were pondering, maybe wondering why they're so drawn to you. This person may not be somebody who believed in soulmates, and now they're just like, this is who they are to me. I'm finally figuring it out. But it seems like they were certainly keeping themselves stuck in their head, right? The reflection they were seeing, something about the way they were seeing themselves, they were seeing the world, the reflection, what was being reflected back to them was keeping them stuck. But more so, there was an illusion for them where they were just like, I can't do this. I can't do this because of XYZ. It's like they were focusing a lot on everything that could go wrong or why something would not work, rather than why it could work or how it could work. I think a lot of this is, especially with the swords, this is someone who's very cerebral, very logical, and they may think of it as planning and being prepared. But there's a point where that just turns into pessimism. It's like they always plan for the worst, that way they don't have any surprises. But no matter how well you plan, you can't plan for everything. So doing all this planning can actually keep you stuck, prevent you from taking action when you should, and then lead to some missed opportunities. All right. But I also do feel there is it could be an end in a very specific connection or a pattern, what it is they're looking for in love, what they consider love or their soulmate energy to be. Yep. So this cycle has closed out. Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups. So the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups here with the competent requirements, tasks, challenges. Letting go. Letting go is what the Hanged Man is giving me. Letting go. They're surrendering. They're seeing things differently in terms of what they once considered strength, which was not showing vulnerability, making logical decisions. That has flipped. This is someone who's now seeing that showing their heart, showing how they feel, being vulnerable is actually strength. It takes true strength for that. Going after what you want. And they feel like they can do it now, right? They're feeling competent. But I do feel it's like learning these lessons, closing out this cycle. It's almost like there's some divine intervention. Your spirit guides, their spirit guides, like, you know what, you're ready now. And I do remember this quote. I believe it's Lao Tzu who said it, but it was, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When the student is truly ready, the teacher disappears. So it's more so like everything that happens in your life, everything that comes into your life, even the people who come into your life, there is a lesson that's meant to be learned. And everything happens when it's meant to happen. It's happening because all the changes that were happening, you coming into this person's life, they come into your lives, vice versa. there was a lesson that was meant to be learned. There was a change that was needed. There was some growth that was needed, and that was supposed to be the catalyst for it. So those things, that person showed up at the right time, when you were ready, when your soul was ready for this growth. And when you've learned the lesson and you've accomplished what you're supposed to accomplish, you've grown, ascended to the level, the vibration that you needed to be, the obstacle will disappear. So here we have the Eight of Swords, these restrictions. It's not that the restrictions are disappearing, it's that the restrictions are an illusion. I'm not saying the things are an illusion, like they're real things, but your perspective on it changes. You no longer see them as an obstacle. In fact, the obstacle becomes the way. Okay. Let's see. Whew. On the bottom we have the Hierophant. So that's Taurus energy, but the Hierophant is just talking about the teacher, right? So this is a lesson from this person's higher self, a soul. They have ascended. Higher level of knowledge, wisdom. It's what this person has attained. And I feel they had to be in a place of solitude for them to get that information, for them to get that wisdom. So some of the changes that happen in this person's life, especially with this relationship, this love thing coming here, maybe relationships ending, whether those are romantic or platonic relationships. It's like they had to be separated from the distractions, the things that were keeping them stuck. I'm getting this image of like a child, you know, when kids play with dangerous items and you're trying to take it away from them, and then they'll be kicking and screaming in tears because you're not letting them play with this dangerous thing. Like a child trying to stick their finger in the socket and you're just like, you can't do that. No, it's dangerous. And they swear that you just don't want them to have fun. And you're just so mean. That is kind of like what I'm getting, like a child kicking and screaming because their parents trying to stop them from doing something dangerous. It seemed like that has been an ongoing thing. So with this person here and the letting go of control, surrendering, that was what they were struggling with. Not wanting to let go of things that were hindering them, things that were actually detrimental to them. So may have been forcefully removed. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. All right, so with the new career, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So for some here, this is literally a new career path where it's like letting go again, releasing something, a path that you've been pursuing, they've been pursuing, that has just not been growing the way it should be. They invested a lot in it, right? But it could also just be, again, with the patience. They've been putting a lot of work in. You've been putting a lot of work into something and wondering when it's going to pay off. And you may have put that thing to the sideline, but it's finishing. Whatever you started, you get to finish it. Okay? And it's going to be, it may have been growing slowly, but it's finally happening. And those are not, whatever this thing is, it's not something from yesterday. It is, those are seeds that have been planted over time. Deeply rooted right now. And it may have been taking a long time to grow because of how deep the roots run. So whatever this thing is, when it comes into fruition for you, it's going to be very successful. And if this is for your person, same thing. But earlier it was like I had this one, I guess you could say it was a download. It was about a king of swords and two aces of pentacles. So it was like somebody's competency is being recognized. Their, I guess you could say, reliability. I don't think what I'm looking for is reliability. It's like now they've established a reputation of being competent. Their credibility has been established. That's what it was. Somebody's credibility has been established. And with these pentacles, I feel like this ties to it. These pentacles that was so deeply rooted, planted so deeply, it was taking time because their credibility had not been established yet. So now that their credibility has been established, it could just be one person who says something, or they get recognized for a job well done on something, or it could have been something they started working on, predicted way earlier,